Stray got power. Hey, Jessica. So what's up, everybody? Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? Hope you can hear me. Hey. So, hello. You guys can hear me good. Look at that astral. The breath of an astral dragon right there. Let me flip it. The breath of dragons. See that mountain there? See the way it's shaped too? That's the one side of a mountain that they call Indian's chair, because it's shaped like a chair. It's like a giant Indian could be sitting in the chair. Right here where I am, in Hudson Valley, lower Hudson Valley, these are ancient volcanoes. Ancient sleeping volcanoes. And to tell you the truth, I'm just starting to get out of a little funk right now that I'm outside a little bit. I'm glad that I'm free from the shackles of my prison job that was going on. But, you know, part of me is a little scared, a little depressed in a way, that I worked my ass off for all those years. And it's like, I feel like I don't have too much to show for it. You know, I mean, I busted my ass for that company. I mean, literally walking like 13 or 14 miles a day on concrete, in boots. You know, if you go right now, unless they took it down already, but like if you go into that company and look on the walls, you'll see me as like top performer, employee of the month, this, that, best numbers here, best numbers there, most production per hour, all this shit, right? All this shit that I was kind of proud of, because like when new people came into the warehouse, I'm the one who's, you know, I was the lead of like 20 something guys. So when new people came in, I was the one who trained them. I trained them whether they were I spoke Spanish or Italian or English. I trained everybody who came in there. And, you know, when I wasn't near them, everybody was telling them, oh, you know, that's the guy, you know, Ra's the guy that you go to when you need something, or, you know, to learn something, or this or that. And I was the one who kept everybody laughing and this and that. Like the managers, the main bosses there, they didn't like me. Well, they respected my hard work, but they didn't like that other people came to me instead of them. They didn't like that other people liked me to joke around with them, and they didn't like that they liked my vibe instead of theirs, you know? And people get drawn to me, you know? When you meet me, there's usually two reactions. People want to either know more about me, or sometimes dudes want to fight me. They dislike me right away or something, you know, or something. It's usually, it has to do with a jealousy type of thing, or some sort of thing like that, you know, or they see something of themselves in me, or I don't know what the hell. But it's been like that my whole life, and it's not something I'm bragging about. It's just something about people's characteristics, you know. Some people, when you see them, you're like, you want to know more about them. Some people, when you see them, you get a freaky vibe from them, like, oh shit, this guy's scary, this guy's dangerous, right? So that's just something about us, you know. There's just certain people that when they walk into the room, you can tell there's more to them. you know. And I was talking about all the cataclysms, everything taking place, and I've been kind of depressed the last 24 hours in a way. I was sleeping a lot, and we did a great show on Saturday. We've been doing great Zooms, but the last day or so I've been sleeping a lot because my heart has been heavy in a way because of I feel like I failed myself in a way and my family by not staying in this job, because like it's sure money. Like, you show up, you're getting get paid every week, this and that, and it's scary sometimes, but you do have to be fearless in a way. But I'm proud of myself for having the balls to stand up for my rights and for my spirit and for myself, because I was going nowhere there. I was the highest place I was going to get in that company. They haven't given raises in a couple of years. They were treating me like a slave. So in a way, I'm glad I got out of there. I just need to vent a little bit, because like I'm one of those people, like, when I take a job, when I say I'm going to do this, I go at it my best, and I go at it and I try to achieve my best. And when things don't work out like that, I feel like, shit, did I do my best? Did I do And yes, when I think about it, I did my absolute fucking best every moment I was there. So I'm proud of myself. And I want to thank you guys for sticking strong behind me. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to have a show tonight, but I think we're going to do a YouTube live chat, super chat tonight. We'll see what Mika wants to do too. We'll see what she feels like doing too, because we're gonna either do a Zoom or a live chat on YouTube. So you guys have all heard the news. Oh, what's up, Malik? We've already met, but yeah, we will meet again soon. Definitely. So let me drive. I'll drive with you guys for a couple minutes. Hold on. So I was out. I gotta go to one more store, baby. If you're still in the chat room, Mika, I gotta go to one more. I went to the Dollar Tree store, and now I gotta go to get a new baby pacifier, because ours got torn up. You know what? I'm gonna try that other thing before I go to ShopRite. Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys too about this ancient race of people, of giants that I was talking about and that I've been researching, and that you won't hear anyone really talking about. I'd never even heard Gary Wayne bring up this race, and you've heard me talking about how volcanoes and all of this spit out new world, new earth, new things rise. Now, there's an ancient race in Greek history, and I do believe it's not mythology, it's actual history. Yeah, the tornado video is nuts on my Patreon, and if you guys see that, these are connection points. Dragons are involved, astral dragons are involved with tornadoes. When there's an excess of weather and a storm like that, is because elementals have gone awry. And come on, these people. So let me just make this turn right here. So you guys, a little bit about it on Saturday night if you were listening to Truth Frequency Radio. You all, pretty much everybody has heard the word telekinesis before. Yeah, well guys, if you guys see in the chat room, and I'll go back to what I was just talking about in a second, but the word telekinesis, that comes from an ancient race called the Telkines or Telchines or whatever. It's spelled Telchines. Telkines. This is an ancient race that comes from a mysterious island that arose out of a volcanic formation called the Island of Rhodes. And the Island of Rhodes, which is spelled like Rhodes. So this is an ancient island that came up out of nowhere, mysteriously out of a volcanic formation. And these beings have also been called the Kabiri as well. They are ancient giants, and they basically are said to be part dog, part sea creature, and part human and part god. You know, these are ancient forces that were once on our planet, genetic hybrids, and this is where our ability for telekinesis comes from. This is where the idea of telekinesis comes from. It comes from this ancient race. They were able to move things with their minds. They were able to have communication underwater, things like this. So there's something awakening with this race once again. This is well, the Nagas of Hindu, I do believe they're related. They're similar, very similar to what we're talking about. And at one time, they're a part of the Astral Dragons. At one time, there was just elemental race. There was all different races on our planet. Some were just beings of light at one time. Others were androgynous. Others were giants. You know, there's all sorts of races. We've had many different suns and many different worlds upon this earth. Billions of years. And there's so much on our planet that we don't even realize. And there's been an ancient force that's been sleeping, that's been reawakening now. And asteroids and meteorites are bringing those activation codes. And it's quite possible that the story of Noah's flood is way more than what people are letting us know. And anybody, if you want to donate in the chat room, in the live chat to support, that would be amazing. Even $1 helps. But anybody who wants to donate in the live chat or right now, they will receive a present, a golden healer cluster if they want to donate. So if someone wants to donate over $40, they will receive it. And this is one that has a $50 or $60 value. So if somebody wants to donate $40, they will receive a discount. So that's also available tonight in the live chat only tonight for Memorial Day. So we're going to be reading people in the live chat tonight too. All that sort of stuff. So this is going to be on YouTube. Now, if it gets too late and we can't do it because the baby's running around and stuff like that, we might have to do it tomorrow, but hopefully we can do it tonight. You guys will get the email if I'm going to go live on YouTube. So, yeah, so it's quite possible that Noah preserved the DNA within his line. So I've been researching the bloodline of Cain and the Malandanti forces. Now, I don't know how many people are listening right now and how new they are to my information, but us Italians, we call the negative forces on our planet the covens that battle spiritually to try to steal the abundance of Earth. They literally are controlling our media, They are controlling most of our politicians, all of this. They are trying to steal the abundance of energy, the abundance of our world in all sorts of ways. And us Ben and Dante, we fight the consciousness people and to fight these negative forces. And the Malandanti covens, a majority of them are Cain worshippers. And what do I mean when I say this? Is that they worship the bloodline that they believe is the bloodline of Cain. And they consume the bloodline of Cain. And what they did was collecting souls. And Isis or Diana or whatever you want to call her, she rules over certain quadrants of this moon. And one of them is the astral prison of Cain. So this is information that you will only find within certain Benedante and Malandante lineages. Now, it sounds like a bunch of mythology. It sounds like a bunch of chaos, but Cain, or whatever you want to call this being that was imprisoned on the moon, and there is a storage facility there for soul spirits. It has been broken. And the moon is compressing. It's closing in on itself. And these energies are trying to break through the firmament, to break through the shell that's put around us. We have a force field of technology that's around our planet. That's what's happening, folks. I don't know if you guys realize this. The Space Force, Trump Space Force, all this stuff that we're talking about. We have massive entities trying to poke their way and pound their way through the firmament, through the force field that we have around our Earth. Cain, it's not spelled that way though, Darcy. It's spelled C-A-I-N. Cain, the brother of Abel. Cain and Abel, he's the one who killed his brother Abel. And then God put a mark on Cain to protect him so people didn't kill him. Some people think that he made him an albino. Some people think that he made him a black guy. Some people think that he actually gave him a scar or some sort of mark or some sort of horn. There's so many different things that people say. I've read certain Hebrew writings that say a horn grew out of the side of his head. All sorts of things. And some people think that they put the mark of the beast and they called it the black eye. You know, a lot of racist people say that. Some people say they made him an albino with curly hair or reddish hair. And so there's all sorts of things and different information if you try to look up the mark of Cain. The mark of Cain to me is the bloodline. That is the mark of Cain. And these ancient forces can literally smell their bloodlines. They can detect it within the genetic memory, the ever-flowing river of information of blood that you have traveling through your body, never ending, never stops moving until you die. An ever-flowing blood connection to the eternal now, flowing through the rivers of eternity, right through your system, your electric shocking system. So, I'm gonna have to continue because now I'm in the store real quick. But you guys can talk amongst yourselves if you want to. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to look for baby pacifier, other stuff. Wow, check this thing. I can't believe this is actually a dollar store, this place. Look at this. It's crazy. It's like a Walmart in here. Yeah, it ain't a dollar store because everything's like real money. real. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick you guys up in a little bit.